Hi everybody. So we're currently in what I like to call the Great Rockstar Games drought, where in the first time in history and for the last 7 years, we just haven't gotten anything new in the GTA community. But ironically enough, because of not getting anything new, there's been a new kind of sub-branch of the GTA community that has spawned, and that is the GTA 6 community. A community filled with people who say they got GTA 6 early, or people like myself who see articles posted around the web, contrary to popular belief. I don't make anything up. I see something, I think it's interesting, I talk about it. And then there's people who kind of just troll and make fun of it all, and then there's people who see that stuff and they think it's real, like casual gamers and such. And that's why I make these videos, to just kind of fill y'all in, let you know that, like the title says, GTA 6 London, that's not going to happen. And that's what we're here to talk about today. So I apologize that my last few videos have been kind of talking about GTA 6. The videos just do well, opposed to videos that I spend a lot of time on talking about GTA retro stuff, things that I've talked about in the past. And really, when it comes to these videos, that's about the only new stuff that we have in the GTA community. It's just super boring at this point. So I hope y'all bear with me during this drought. I've got ideas for days, but they're just so old. That's why I've been covering a little bit of Mafia and stuff. So if y'all enjoy, give video a thumbs up and maybe subscribe. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about the origins of this post. So this came last week from a verified Twitter account by the name of Brad Burton, who is the UK's #1 motivational business speaker. And anyways, he basically tweeted out a tweet saying, "Absolutely delighted to have been chosen to be the model that one of the 3 playable characters in the forthcoming GTA 6 London. This game is currently at beta testing stage and due for release on all platforms in Q3 of 2021. I want to thank my team, especially Pippa Hodge and her team that worked so tirelessly to broker the deal. Hashtag GTA 6, Brad Burton Gaming." And he followed up with an image of himself sitting on the hood of a BMW i8 in a GTA-themed concept art. And as we can tell, this is just like a real-life picture that somebody put into Photoshop, vectorized a little bit. But yeah, that's what started all of this. And obviously, this is fake. Obviously, the picture here is fake. I mean, there's tons of people who can make GTA lookalike photos, and this one doesn't obviously look like something out of GTA. You can tell that's fake. He ended up quoting the tweet and following it up with this post here saying, "I know a lot of you wondered where I've been sneaking off to over the last few months. Well, finally, I can let you know. Rockstar Games, you little tinkers, you. I'm as excited as everyone else about GTA 6 London." So from these 2 posts, people started to believe him. Probably because he has the almighty verified badge. So anything this dude says is real, and he would never joke around, right? Well, here's a reply to one of his tweets, and someone said, "Wow, that is awesome, Brad Burton. Level up." So I've always said the reason I make these videos is to differentiate the real stuff from the fake stuff, because yes, there have been real leaks in the past. Not everything is real, like 1 in a million is real. And that's just happened throughout history when it comes to GTA leaks and even GTA 6, a game that we don't know anything about yet. But the reason that this was a little bit concerning to me is that reply. That person thought that this was real, and it can spread like a wildfire. So basically, you've got a verified Twitter page. You've got someone congratulating him because they don't know that this is just a troll. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a troll. Rockstar is tagged in this post. So because Rockstar is tagged, there's a verified page and someone thinks this is real, it's going to spread like wildfire. And I know a lot of y'all watching this video are dedicated Grand Theft Auto fans. You can differentiate the real from the fake, but there's a lot of casual gamers out there, a lot of casual YouTube viewers, and younger guys who don't know the difference in real versus fake when it comes to this stuff. And a lot of people in real life that I know don't know this, but they do know that I have a YouTube channel. I'm the GTA guy, and I've played a lot of GTA. So I can't tell you how many times in real life I have had people come up to me and ask if this random Facebook leak of GTA USA, for instance, is real. That one's going way back to like 2017. I remember the first time somebody ever asked me that. So yeah, that's why I make these videos, because in real life people have asked me this stuff. So making these videos, I know that if in real life people are asking me, that there is a bigger community of people out there that just don't know. Also, no disrespect to Brad Burton, because my thesis on what happened is just taking a peep through his page. He's got this image of him sitting here on the hood of this BMW i8, I want to say it is, but I might be wrong. But anyways, it kind of looks GTA themed. Well, then somebody just took this photo, made it look GTA themed, sent it to him, and he probably laughed and was like, dude, that's cool, GTA 6 London, because that's probably where he resides. And that's all that was. And as always with the GTA 6 stuff, a lot of times we take things, or people take things, media outlets, and run with them. And then I just talk about the things other people have talked about. But that's what happens. And a lot of people saw this as kind of an opportunity to capitalize on something very minor. But like I said, people thought this was real. There is people out there who thought that was real and it was just a troll. Just laugh about it. He ended up posting about when you're making a post about banter and people take it too serious and run with it. So even this guy was kind of picking fun at that situation there. But moving on, if you really want to get super technical about GTA 6 and London, and for whatever reason you don't believe this, or just kind of some fun facts for you, we've been to London in Grand Theft Auto before. It's in the expansion pack for Grand Theft Auto 1, London 1961 and 1969. But obviously, we haven't returned to London since. And the gameplay in the background is actually from a GTA mod where you could play London in 3D. The reason it's kind of zoomed in is because this is my own footage, and I had a face cam, and I just wanted to get that out the way, just show the gameplay, because that was kind of cool. But we haven't returned to London since in Grand Theft Auto, and there's a lot of fans out there who would love to see London return in Grand Theft Auto. But if you really want to get technical, even though things are very susceptible to change, in 2013, just a couple days after Grand Theft Auto 5 released, co-founder of Rockstar Games, Dan Houser, had this to say. When asked about London returning in Grand Theft Auto, he stated, "As interesting as London is, it may not be right for a future GTA game. I think for us, my gut feeling is GTA London was a cool game for the time, but games were more limited then. These days, I think we would love to set a game in the UK, set in London, whatever, but I don't know if it would be a GTA game. I think there are plenty of great stories we could tell about the UK, great environments to showcase, great gameplay mechanics that could have a UK bend to them. I just don't think it would be a GTA necessarily." And he goes on to expand and explain how GTA is pretty much a parody of American culture. That's why in 2018, he also said right after Red Dead Redemption 2 released, he doesn't really anticipate another GTA releasing during the Trump presidency, because things are very comical at this point, I guess, and it's usually the things they would make fun of in GTA, but the things they usually make fun of in GTA are actually happening in real life, so they kind of don't know what to do there. And without getting into politics or anything, that's just from Dan Houser, the man, the myth, the legend himself, who obviously left Rockstar Games in early 2020 after pretty much founding the company, or being the co-founder alongside his brother. So anyways, when it comes to London, this whole thing was a troll, but as far as returning there, technically, it probably won't happen, even though that's susceptible to change, because the man who said that, the man who co-founded Rockstar Games, is no longer at Rockstar Games. So I just wanted to touch base on y'all with this topic here. I thought it was pretty interesting. So if y'all enjoyed, please click thumbs up, and also subscribe with notifications on if you don't want to miss out on some more video game news and Easter eggs and cool things like that I like to post on the channel. So thank y'all for tuning in. I'm Zach Cox. I love you all. And as always, I'll catch y'all on the flip side.